Thank you for looking into Practical Research Parenting Sleep Options Wizard. So the Sleep Options Wizard is designed to provide you with solutions to your 0 to 5-year-old's behavioural sleep difficulties. There are three main differences between this approach and the millions of others out there on the market. Firstly, I'm not trying to provide you with a single option that will work for your child. I don't think a single option exists that will work for every child and every family. So I'm trying to provide you with many options. The second major difference is that it's tailored to you. I ask you questions about you, your child, and your sleep situation. And thirdly, it's evidence-based. So I've done a lot of research into peer-reviewed journal articles to come up with all of these suggestions. And where that's not the case, I let you know. So you've been watching the decision guide going in the background, and I'll just show you a couple of important questions. So with this one, if I were to say that ideally I'd like my child to be sleeping in a bed alone, but at the moment they're sleeping in a cot, then I'll get transition ideas from cot to bed. Here, this is another important question, your concerns. It's really designed to answer these sort of problems for you, so night wakings, awake periods at night, time it takes to settle, waking early and not going back to sleep, or just getting out of bed all the time. So skipping to the suggestions, you'll get an opportunity to enter your email address, and that will mean I can send you all of these suggestions via email, as you can see here. But that email won't actually be sent until you've looked at all the suggestions on the screen. So you can see that I've switched to mobile now. So you can just go back to the link that's sent to you in the email and you can switch to mobile. So this is some of the suggestions now, and you can see if I'd been called away, I could then just click the link in the email again and I'm straight back where I'd left off. So we left it on the mobile talking about night wakings, and here we're talking about night wakings again. So I've selected a couple that I want yes, I will use that suggestion, one I've selected maybe. So the ones I've selected yes will show up at the end, and I've just skipped a lot of the suggestions to get you to the end. So these are all the suggestions that I said yes, I'll try to, and then you can use these stars to rate how soon you're going to use them. So for example, that top one there, I say I'm going to use immediately. This next one, I might wait a little while before I use it because it won't necessarily make sense to implement everything at once. So as you can see, there's a lot of suggestions here. That's because I said yes to everything, but you would probably be a bit more judicious and just choose what seems to fit for you and your family. And then you'll just get the shortlist on this page. And then on this page, we've got suggestions you might try. So these are the things I said maybe to. So a bit more about the Sleep Options Wizard. So it's designed for children 0 to 5 years old with disrupted sleep, so those things that you saw in the checkboxes before. It's also designed for non-medical sleep issues, so if your child has a medical condition that's causing disrupted sleep, this won't detect that or give you suggestions for that. It's only for behavioural sleep problems. That's not to say that the suggestions won't help, because medical issues can certainly lead to behavioural issues, but it's a good idea to see your paediatrician, certainly about the medical side of things, but also possibly before implementing some of these behavioural suggestions as well. It takes into account whether you're co-sleeping or solo sleeping. So if you would prefer to co-sleep, this is not going to tell you not to. It's best to answer for one child at a time. Finally, the questions take about 10 minutes, and the rest of the time you'll be reading through suggestions that are tailored to you and your child. If it doesn't help, if there's no suggestions that you haven't tried, then I'll give you your money back. So if you think this Sleep Options Wizard can help you, please just scroll down and hit buy now. Thank you.